Man, I miss America. Especially Washington. That place was awesome. Shout out to those who are living in Washington. Once again, guys, to another top 5 video, and it's been a while since I made a top 5 video. And I don't know why, but today we're gonna talk about the top 5 cars which had some changes, alright? So this year we all know that this casting right here, the Time Taxi, it has an opening door, and this Ford Mustang right here, it has an adjustable bumper. So it's pretty cool to see that our cars this year that has moving parts. But did you guys know that in the past, Hot Wheels has made some modifications to other cars where they removed that moving part? They didn't make the moving part movable at all, and there's some cases where they even removed the part as a whole. So they will be counting down the top 5 cars with some modifications. At number 5 we have Stingray 2. So as you can see on the left, this was the very first version. The very first version has this moving turret, as you can see right here. You can move that part, but in the latest 2016 version, as you can see, the turret is a metal part. It is connected to the body of car, which means it's not movable. So the funny thing is, plastic is cheaper than metal. So it's kind of funny that by doing this, Hot Wheels is actually you spending more money to spend on the metal. But I don't know. It could cost more money to have a moving part. I don't know. But still, it's quite funny that they did this. Alright, so the turret for the Stingray 2 didn't become movable. But for this one, the turret wasn't just not removable, there's no turret at all. As you can see right here in the rear of the Enforcer, there are no turrets. This is the 2016 version, and this is the Treasure Hunt version 2. There's no turret, but this was from a couple years ago. There's this mini turret you can put for children to play with. Yes, it's a turret, as you can see right there. So, I mean, this one is much more sensible than the previous one. They removed the turret to maybe prevent choking hazards or probably to save money. Yeah, but it kind of sucks that the turret is gone from the Enforcer from, this year's series. It kind of sucks. And for number 3, we have the DeLorean DMC. So, this is the latest version, and this was a version from a couple years ago. This version had an opening rear hood, but this one sadly has that feature removed, which really sucks. So what's so funny about this is they're both plastic parts. Hot Wheels is not really making any cost savings by doing that decision. I mean, for the Stingray, I understand, like, they switch from this to this, like, maybe making this part of the metal body is cheaper, but this is already part of the interior, and this is still also part of the interior. I don't see what difference they're making. So quite a stupid decision if you ask me. On to the number 2, it gets even worse. Here we have the Invader. Before I go on, the most recent release doesn't have 6 wheels anymore, so it only has 4 wheels. So that's one thing. They actually cut the number of wheels just to save money. And the recent version doesn't have that projectile, that yellow projectile over there. So just take note of that. But today we're comparing 2 versions from a couple of years ago. So as you can see right here, this projectile, if you press this, you will just like do that, like shoot. But this is pretty cool. If you actually press the projectile, it will shoot the projectile, and it kind of sucks that Hot Wheels removed that feature. I mean, I guess it's to prevent choking hazards, but once again, I think the reason they removed that part is just to save money. And once again, it really sucks. For one of the worst changes Hot Wheels has made. Before I go on, if you guys have seen even worse changes Hot Wheels has made, tell me in the comments below. But for me, in my collection, this one has the worst change of all. So on the left, we have last year's version of the Morris Mini, and here is a few years ago. So first of all, as you can see, this has a removable base. So if you just give me, as you can see, it has a removable base right here, which is pretty awesome. And not just that, the base is metal. But for this one, no, Hot Wheels decided to give this a plastic base, and guess what? They removed the removable feature, so you can't remove the base of this car. And when this happened, a lot of collectors were quite unhappy about this, and it really sucks. But what can I do if Hot Wheels want to save their money and be money grabbing bitches? Sorry, I have to swear. Then let them be. I don't give a shit. So there you have it, guys, for this top 5 video. Hope you guys enjoyed. So once again, if you have anything to share with me, like cars you have in your collection which had some budget cuts, feel free to tell them in the comments below. I love to respond to all your comments. Thank you guys for your continuous support on my channel and in this series, these videos that I'm making. So hope you guys are having a good day. See you guys next time in my next video. Bye bye.